what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Hot Toys The Joker 6 scale Joker figure. Now this was definitely unexpected. I was wondering about this, and I was always wondering why Hot Toys had never did their own version of the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, whereas like other companies already have done it. Like we have statues based on the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, even like third party companies, even like INART has like a 6 scale Joker figure based on the Joaquin Phoenix, version of him. So I was surprised that Hot Toys had never done it, but now they have officially revealed that they are doing like a 6 scale Joker figure. And I think that is awesome news, and this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025. So yeah, I'm gonna get into this right now. Okay, here's the Hot Toys The Joker 6 scale figure. Now this was definitely unexpected by me, and I was wondering why Hot Toys had never did a 6 scale figure based on Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I was wondering what was going on with that, because I know other companies were hitting it. Companies that made statues, and then you also have like INART who did their own take on the Joker. So I was wondering what was going on with Hot Toys, but now I see they officially have announced and revealed that they have a 6 scale Joker figure based on the Joker 2019 film, and I think that is just really exciting. And we get two different versions of this particular piece too as well. We have like the standard release, which I more likely probably will end up getting, but then they also have the Argentine edition, which will have like the rooted hair, because so far lately I've been missing out on all the rooted hair figures because they sell out so quick. But I'm okay with like the sculpted versions of these particular pieces, Now the Hot Toys 6 scale Joker figure will include movable eyes, multiple swap out forearms with different hand gestures, a pistol, a clown mask, a cigarette, a notebook, and a Murray Franklin show set display base. So he does have a nice amount of accessories that I think are very awesome. And if you get like the Argentine edition, it would include those same accessories, but it would have like rooted hair along with the Joker 6 scale figure. I also noticed too that the Murray Franklin like show set, it will have a LED light up function too as well. I'm not sure if it's like USB power or will it be battery operated. But oh yeah, I think it will be a USB power. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool that we get all those like accessories with this particular piece. Now I also noticed that like the Argentine edition, the one with the rooted hair, I'm kind of noticing like the difference between that and like the sculpted version. Now it does seem like, from my opinion, that the sculpted version does look a little better. From my opinion, the idea that the hair is like sculpted looks like it just looks more appealing to from my opinion. And I think the suit looks pretty good and so on, but I have been hearing things about like how you can see like if you get a very close look at the suit, you can see like the stitching on it and everything like that. So I do admit that that does like stand out, and I guess could kind of like ruin like the figure itself. But I think like the likeness to Joaquin Phoenix and everything, it's pretty solid. It does look kind of very similar. Well, it looks like it's on scale with the INART version to a certain extent, but I'm hearing everybody does think that the INART version is much better. But I still think it looks pretty cool. I'm definitely on board and excited about picking this particular figure up. And I also think that the Murray Franklin like stand show play, I think they call it a display show set, that looks just so awesome. I think that's pretty cool that we are getting that, and it lights up too as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to having fun with that, because we can sit the Joker down and you can see from like the various images that it does like he'll be able to sit pretty good. Like he looks like he will have good articulation and so on. So I'm definitely excited about that. And I'm still curious about like the cigarette too as well. They're saying that we just only get one cigarette, because I was always thinking that they would give us like a cigarette that's like sculpted into his hand, but it looks like the cigarette will be like a separate piece that you probably can just place into like Arthur's like fingers, or you can say the Joker's like fingers. So I think that was kind of curious, because I was always suspecting that if they ever did it, they would give us a sculpture hand with the cigarette in it, But it's like we're just getting one cigarette that you can just put in his fingers, and it might still be multiple cigarettes once it's finally released. Another thing I think is cool about this particular piece is that Hot Toys is finally giving us sculpted forearms and hands with these figures. Like with this 6 scale figure, he'll have like a forearm that you have to pull on out, because I know INART was already doing that with like their, I think it was INART, I think it's Caustic Plastic, are kind of doing that with their figures. You get like a whole forearm instead of like the hand, so you can put out their whole forearm, so that would make these figures look more realistic now. So I'm definitely up for that, how that would look, once it ships out and so on. Once I get my hands on it, I'm kind of curious about those sculpted like forearms forearms and hands. And he does have some cool looking hands too, so yeah, sounds pretty cool. Now, Hot Toys has the Joker 6-scale figure scheduled to be released at the end of this year to early 2025. So it's a possibility that we can get this at the end of the year. Now, it hasn't gone up for pre-order yet, like at places like Sideshow Collectibles, but I know you can RSVP or like you can get on the list and they'll let you know once it's available for pre-order, like at places like Sideshow Collectibles. But I bet I miss out on the Argentine edition again. But I'm okay with like the sculptor one, but for some reason I've been missing all like the Argentine edition figures that I've been wanting to get. I've been missing out on those. But I think, like I said, the sculptor hair one, it seems like it looks more appealing or more better looking than the one with the rooted hair. Even though the rooted hair will have a more realistic look to it, But yeah, I'm still definitely excited about picking this piece up. And this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025 if it really is released like next year, Now, Hot Toys has the Joker 6-scale figure scheduled to be released at the end of this year to the beginning of next year. So I'm surprised that they're actually putting it like where they want to release it, like at the end of this year that soon. That's a surprise, but it probably will be like next year because of like delays and so on. So yeah, I'm definitely like hyped for it. And like I mentioned before, I think like the sculpted version, it looks like more appealing to me than the actual rooted hair version. Even though the rooted hair version, I guess you could say, will look more realistic. Because some of these figures, when they have like rooted hair, you would think that was really like the actual like actor or actresses, whoever they're like based on, when they have like rooted hair, especially when they like the lighting is lit a certain way. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about this particular piece too as well. And I like that we get the show display set thing too. I think that's awesome, like the Murray Franklin thing, and it lights up too. That is so cool. We got the chair there. I like that the Joker has like a cigarette, and I was wondering about the cigarette too. Would it be like sculpted into his hand? But apparently we do get like a single cigarette that you can just put in his fingers, I believe. And I like the Hot Toys are finally giving us like forearms too, instead of like hands that you put off the pad. They're giving us like forearms, like kind of like how Caustic Plastic does, and I think INART does that too. So I think that's pretty cool that they're going that route now too with the forearms. But anyway, I'm definitely excited about this. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.